Yo, it's the end of the day. We're getting a little silly today. We're getting a little silly, AJ.
Just a little bit.
Tad silly. Welcome back, everybody, to CCL Play-Ins, and we are on to the final game of the day. It's the 5th place tiebreaker between West Valley Storm Strikers and Rutgers Esports Red. One of these teams will be the 5th seed coming into the tournament. Afterwards, we will randomly draw who gets the 18, 19, and 20 seeds. So that'll be a lot of fun. But for now, we just gotta wait and see what's going on. And chat, are we feeling for West Valley? Yeah?
You better be feeling for West Valley.
I'm feeling for West Valley so bad. Okay, so they actually asked in the chat, like, can we get somebody from another school? Can we get AJ Cannon in here? And I said, one, I don't think that's legal. 2, AJ's casting with me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because, I mean, they're my Bongoni brothers. We were the Bongoni Brawlers together.
Brawlers, exactly. You guys played in week 8, week 7? Against each other?
Yep, we had the Bongoni Civil War. It's been a tragedy for the Bongoni Brawlers.
It's a bit of a tragedy.
We will triumph, I believe.
And all Bongoni Brawlers have had to play 2v3 today at least, so that stinks for y'all. I'm so sorry. But, hey. I'm taking off the glasses. We're getting serious here. Look, it's the end of the day. We got one more game to go. And then next weekend, we're having a party. We're having a party. It's at our place. BYOB. And by B, I mean bread. Because we've got some money to hand out next weekend during the playoffs. But before we can get into that, we have one more team remaining to get in there. Let's go right into the map picks and bans here. And as you can see here, AJ, we have an Atlas Labs start, followed up by Night Market and IME's app. Do you think that this will work out in West Valley's favor, or do you think Rutgers is just going to sweep on both of these maps?
It really depends on how it's played. So the 2v3, from personal experience, and also a little bit of theory crafting, it depends on how well the two can stay alive, core control around the enemies, or kill them. So you either kill the opponents to make it a 2v2, or you just core control it around them so one of them can't play to make it 2v2. Atlas Labs they could go either way on that, because you can core control with the black hole. I know Sage, and he's a cracked rune player, so he's going to be putting his circles on the locks all the game long. So he can definitely do a lot on Atlas Lab. And Blade's Valor, of course, if they don't ban the Dubu forward, is going to be a menace for taking those. So they definitely have a shot at this, if they can stay alive.
I am getting word right now as well. You're also in the chat too, so you're seeing this as well here. But Kaiju Hunter is EP and wants to finish, but they can 2v2 for a bit. So we're gonna get some 2v2 action for a while, so it's fair.
Okay.
So I think that's the best option. I mean, Rutgers Red knows that they have a 95% chance of making it into playoffs, but big but here, 2v2 to make it fair, and maybe West Valley can kind of strike and get lucky and go around that way. We'll see. Again, another look here at your winners bracket as well. You got our UCF Rods and Wake Forest making it through last round here. We're on to the final round of the bracket. We're going to take a look here. You see the 5th place qualifier right there drawn by Dragon Claude. It is Rutgers Red versus West Valley in this finale here. And that'll be it. So let's go West Valley. Let's go Rutgers Red. We're going to have some fun.
Yeah, it'll be a blast. A little bit of a 2v2 potentially. Also, I just realized I am actually in this game. I was on Team 1. I was ready to step in and play the 3v3 with them. I was not in the spectators.
Yes, you were not in spectators. They did say, like, let's bring in AJ. And I'm like, I don't think that's legal, guys. I'm all for it. But I don't think it's legal. All right?
Hold on, real quick. How fast does the administrative office do it? I can maybe like switch over to West Valley for like an afternoon.
How fast is admissions, guys? Can we transfer? Can we do a transfer service? Are they open on Saturdays?
I'll use some connections. I'll just be like, hey, I wanna.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, I'm majoring in Core Strike. Yeah. West Valley AJ Cannon for the next 5 hours. Let's do it. Sage's registration is open for next semester, so. Hey, AJ.
Actually, wait. If they have like an arts college or something, I could go there for like a semester course or something, and then say that I'm a prospective student.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then that would definitely work.
All right, well, we are in queue. We're on Atlas Labs for the first one, and this is it. This is it for the play-ins. We're going to be back next week for the playoffs next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a fun one. Yeah, I can't wait to see you on the desk here at AJ as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, play-ins is always a blast, and playoffs is always a blast. This is the first play-ins, but it's also been a blast, so.
Yes. Yes, the play-ins have been awesome. A lot of teams that we didn't expect to get in got in, which is a lot of fun. Hotshot Prize Fighter are your starting awakenings, and you're already starting to see this Rune Rasmus type deal here.
I'm predicting a rune ban in about 5 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I
Sage.
I could see it.
It's
You did drop. Oh, no ban!
No,
ban!
the hand shook on no ban. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, everybody is so chill and cool. Okay, Juno, Blades Valor. You got his Zentaro pick on the other side, and Sage, gonna be grabbing the rune here. Stell is the second pick, and what will go here at the end?
Octavia. I don't know. Let's see. Kai.
Let's see.
Eh,
Kai,
close enough.
okay, yeah, there you go. All right, so in the 2v3, 5th place finals, 5th place tiebreaker. You've got West Valley in the blue, Rutgers red in the red. And it's got to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a good time. We're just chilling now. We're just chilling here, AJ. It's going to be a lot of fun here. Everybody taking hot shot out of the two here. Nobody going for the prize fighter, but that's okay. Starting off with this kickoff, 1 goal barrier down here for West Valley. If I sound biased, I kind of am, because I would like to see the 2-player team win, but that's just me.
I'm definitely not biased at all.
Oh, yeah.
I have no conflict of interest here whatsoever. Just trust that West Valley is just the best team.
It is just the best team. Okay, for all the non-knowers in chat, Girly Grippers had to leave at 3 p.m. Pacific. We got everybody into the match, but I accidentally loaded the wrong map. So then they had to go 2v3 versus UCF Rods, and now they have to play in the 5th place tiebreaker against Rutgers Red. So that's why they're 2v3ing, as Ray gets the first goal for Rutgers Red. And that's literally why. That's it. I did ask them before this match, what do you guys want to do? And they said, let's 2v3 it, and everyone was chill with it. So we're good.
I mean, 2v3s are just some fun. Yeah, it is just so nice to play a good 2v3. Like, if you're absolutely getting stomped, it's one thing. But if you actually get to play it, it's actually really good goalie practice and also just a lot of fun.
Yes.
So
You're starting to see some of the lightheartedness come out too. You know, Kaiju Hunter not playing as effectively as normal. You know, a little bit more relaxed, very relaxed play, armchair type play at the moment, which I respect. I respect that a lot. You could be pressing on the gas and going, but you're playing 2v3. Great
West
job,
Valley
Blades.
comes back.
Good job, West Valley. Was there a handshake, no puns? Let's double check. I'm gonna double check here. AJ, you take it away.
All right, well, we're gonna get some slime action in the top right there. They just cannot get this barricade, but in the end, Zentaro ult is not actually enough to get the second barricade, but slime was enough to get it first. That Corp was gonna eat about 4 slimes before Kaiju Hunter hits it into his own barricade, unfortunately. Just lets it go to the second, just big chillin' on the Kai there. Sage getting Estelle Classic, just strike core at goalie and then primary at goalie. Blades Valor staggered, but has a lot of slimes on the field for a little bit there, but not enough to secure anything. Corvo comes out of Cruelties and just goes right into the goal there. Sage, a little bit still on the anomaly, throws up the GG there. But it's not over yet. Don't falter.
At all here. It is unfortunate that it had to come to this, you know, the 2v3, but hey, you know, I'm not Girly Gripper's mom. I don't know why Girly Grippers had to leave, but if I was his mom, I would say stay, play the match, if that makes sense.
Omega Striker is more important than everything, of course.
Very true.
We got a Kaiju Hunter saying it's the 2.1 versus 2, counting himself as 0.1 of a player.
I mean, it is the midfielder and brawler, and no goalie. So. And
I mean, really, if you also look at it, it's Kaiju Hunter, and he's only playing Kai, so there's no Hunter there.
Yeah.
So.
He's not a hunting.
It's only.
Either way, of course, Rutgers Red grabs the first set 3-1, as was expected, of course. But no, we're always hoping. We're holding on to a prayer that West Valley can make this interesting.
West Valley, they're going to scale. because what we did as the Bongoni Brawlers, right?
Yes.
Is we just played a match and we did a little trolling, right? But then we came back afterwards and we stopped trolling. So sometimes we give them one set, sometimes we give them two. Sometimes, in the best of three, you give them the one map, and then you take the other two to make it a true reverse sweep, right? So I think they're just playing for the long haul on this one. They're playing it nice and easy for the first one, just ha, letting them get one so they feel good before they absolutely sweep and the rest of the series.
I would assume that as well, because to make it feel a little better about this whole thing. It'll be different if you just play to win. I don't think that would be fun for anybody involved. So you gotta make it fair to some extent,
Mm-hmm.
Which I respect. Very good sportsmanship from both of these teams here, and very good. I do have to shout out UCF Frauds for doing 2v2s during set one, and then once they got the win, they picked Kazan and had to go for it. But still, I mean, very good sportsmanship from them. There's no other time where we could play out the 5th place qualifier, so we gotta do it now.
Very unfortunate, but the black hole kill. Blades Valor making it a 2v2.
It's a 2v2. Push, Blades, push. Get up there.
Sage with the mom boots running across the field.
Yes. We're just stalling now for time, I guess. So we'll see.
Blades Valor on the goalie now. Okay. Red core's all over the place.
Now. There we go. Oh, Blades!
Oh!
Blades, what a
Blades gets the score.
Woo, that was
Juno too strong. I don't know if I've ever actually seen Blades Valor on the Juno before. Not one of his most picked characters,
no,
but I guess in the 2v2.
Yeah, no, I've never seen him on the Juno before.
I think just in the 2v2, the Juno's just too good to pass up.
Did he play Juno on LAN in Phoenix?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, because if he
Phoenix,
did,
Phoenix is kind of a blur of just all of the Omega Strikers and all the faces, and
yes,
it was 2 days of trying to put names to faces, and then just oh yeah, also Omega Strikers was there.
it was dope. It was dope. Shout out to Bestie and Slot and Co for hosting that event. Love seeing lands in our community, as always. Oh,
the anomaly!
The anomaly got it! 2-0!
That is Sage's specialty, is having the core bounce off of anomalies into goals. Whether that's the opponent's goal or his own goal is up to the question, but it is his specialty.
It's his specialty, indeed. There goes one. Cruelties was banished. And according to our insider information as well, I want to say either Cruelties or Kaiju Hunter has 2 hours of sleep.
Probably Kaiju.
It's probably Kaiju Hunter, potentially.
With the 1v2, the next step from the 2v3.
Is the 1v2. There you go. Cruelties gets a point on the board here for Rutgers Red.
Man, Nerf Core Flip, too strong.
Yep. Core Flip is way too strong. We need to, Actually, isn't it crazy that in the update yesterday they killed off Feeny for no reason?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Feeny's gone. I don't know why they did it. It's not for lore purposes. She's just not in the game anymore. That's crazy. We are playing on the last patch, so no, we don't know what's going on in the next one, but that's what I heard.
It's just a little bit of misdirection.
Just a little bit. Just sad. 1 goal barrier down, 1 goal open.
Ooh, the black hole dribble from Sage. Got the anomaly across the field. Gonna banish. It doesn't teleport back in time. But the barrier opened up in the goals. Slow enough. Juno jumping down. A slime with the red core. Pretty nice to see that. Ooh, the manual redirect straight down to try and a self-pass. But ooh, Sage can't clear it away from the Estelle. Unfortunately, Estelle primary is pretty good. Unless you clear it very far away from the angle of the Estelle. And now we bring it to 2-2 in this second set. Many twos, including sadly on the team of
Lots
WB.
of twos. The 2v3. But whenever Kaiju Hunter stops, it's a 2v2. So wrap your head around that, chat.
Schrodinger's 2v3. It is both a 2v2 and a 2v3 until it is observed. Ooh, that angle there right behind the Kai Barrage was actually really good.
That was dope. Good angle. Sage clears it down. Cruelties is staggered. Gets banished,
Ooh,
but
Rose Warp.
good Rose Warp from Ray. And it's a 2-0 start here for Rutgers Red.
Mm-hmm.
Etihan is not a knower. I thought I pinned it in chat. Hold on, I'll pin it again. I'll pin it again.
Maybe you pinned it and didn't set a duration, so it just
Yeah,
did it for like a default 1 minute or something.
It just died for with 20 minutes, yeah.
Aw, Kaiju Hunter denying the timeless creator from Rune. Unfortunate there.
Is unfortunate.
We do have a cast to last pickup, and if you get enough cooldown and the extra special on the rune there, you can just sort of pause the opponents and then make it a 2v2. And there's your answer. Just 2v2 by pausing the enemy.
I'm typing in why it's 2v3, so could you take it away from me, AJ?
Absolutely. We get a double barricade there right as soon as you say that, and we got a Blades Valor jumping down and hitting it up, hoping that Kaiju would clear down, but unfortunately not. The Estelle Primary is going to go right through Sage. The piercing shot piercing through. We got a dribble up and down the field, but Anomaly teleport from Sage is really good. The Juno self-pass, but doesn't have the strike up in time, and the Anomaly misses! Unfortunate, just barely creeps by that one instead of getting passed down to Sage. I could see the vision, but unfortunately it was just a pixel off there.
Yep.
Going to this next match, we got the Bongoni. The Bongoni being summoned there. But we got a banish. It lasts so long there as well. But clean double barrier there from Kaiju Hunter. Really well played there. Really good bounce. Not sure if intentional because Kaiju Hunter's kind of playing it chill. But still a very good bounce, whether it was lucky or good. But, ooh, the Juno just going to clean it up there. Kaiju Hunter kind of standing in place there, letting it happen. Trying to make it a bit more of a 2v2.
Yeah. Just interception from the dribbles. Good play there. If West Valley had their full team, I think they would be in playoffs, no doubt. But it's just how life is sometimes. You know.
Yep.
You got to feel for it.
Yep. The 2v3s are a little unfortunate, but they can still be a little bit fun.
I mean, we're already seeing Kaiju Hunter just lets it slide. There you go. 2-1 set point here for West Valley. Why does Rune, whenever he's running like that, why does he looks like he's dabbing? Bro, it is like not,
I've never noticed that.
It is not 2016 anymore.
He's covering, he's increasing the aerodynamicness of the run so that he uses less energy. It's just a very
Naruto ran, that's a lot more aerodynamic.
Well, yeah, but you know Zintaro's already gonna be doing that, so he didn't want to steal his thunder. You know?
That's fair. Yeah, that's true.
It's coming up in the next patch. The Naruto Zintaro skin.
The Narutaro. Zen Naruto. There we go.
Naruto.
We made it work. We made it work.
It's very scuffed like Dio Zawarudo.
Yes.
Za Naruto.
If you had any brand like a la Fortnite, what brand would you want to see in Omega Strikers as a skin?
Ooh, Master Chief. I'm a Halo boy through and through. It's got to be Master Chief every single time. I mean,
Doom guy. Some about masked men, huh?
Ooh, no, like Doom guy versus the Oni trio.
No! Oh no! X as Doom guy. Oh no! That'd be crazy. Blue lock. Etihan said blue lock. I would love to see a actual blue lock in the game. That'd be dope.
A skin where it, like a blue lock skin where it makes the core of volleyball.
Yes.
Or soccer ball.
Soccer ball, yeah. That's haiku, but
yeah, haiku.
Let's see haiku in there too. Why not?
Oh yeah.
You know, make a volleyball game. That'd be pretty dope. How would that work?
Of course. There's a net in the middle that you can't cross over. You have to stay on one side of the field at a time.
Yeah. And then try to score it on the other side. Hey, that is a map idea. Odyssey, if you're watching, you want to do a map, just one more map, go for it.
Ooh.
Ray slaps it in, and Rutgers Red goes up 1-0 in the series. An expected result, but fun nonetheless.
Speaking of making maps, Rutgers is taking maps. But now we get to go to the Oni Village, the home field, and this one, I mean, I know Sage is not as much of a Zintaro goalie enjoyer as I is, but this is the Zintaro goalie map. Night Market is also pretty good, but Oni Village is a pretty good one for it. So, I believe that the Zintaro goalie might be coming out here from Sage.
I believe
you've seen it.
clarify though as well, we're not on we're on Night Market, not Oni Village.
My bad.
But that's okay.
Why did I think it was Oni
It's mainly
Village?
because they, you know, they wanted to ban Oni Village, so.
Yeah, darn banning Oni Village. Wait, Blades banned Oni? How dare?
Blades did ban Oni.
How dare. That is so tragic, banning out the Zentaro goalie map. I mean, I know it's like awful for Dubu Ford when he does not like that map, so it's fair, but also how dare.
Kaiju Hunter says, little did you know I'm not throwing. I'm actually too sleepy to function. He won the map to go nap. Thank you, Kaiju Hunter. I'm sorry I hate Oni. That's totally valid. That's totally fair.
What, you don't like trying to get it through that bottom barricade for like 5 minutes in overtime, and then it just like keeps on going and going and going?
That's my favorite part of Oni Village, you know? My favorite part. I feel so cool.
Yeah, Wumper Nuggets and Oni, and Wumper Nuggets a knower.
Yeah, Wumper knows. You don't like 45-minute games, imagine. No, yeah, that's why Oni's great. Every single, I think every single best Omega Strikers moment, in my opinion, has happened on Oni Village.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other map that exists. I mean, everything else is just an illusion. These are all just reskins of Oni Village.
Exactly.
I mean...
All right, we're getting into Night Market. NM, the final map, potentially. Unless West Valley can do something crazy and come back.
I believe in the reverse sweep
of the weekend.
I am always a believer in reverse sweeps.
We are on Night Market, of course, and...
Got the Drek Kai coming out.
Drek and Kai, and we've got some interesting awakenings. Explosive Entrance, Knife's Edge are your starting awakenings.
Fancy. They're gonna ban the Zentaro. That's fair. Cruelties does play a lot of Zentaro, and if you're not gonna play it in the goalie, you might as well just ban it.
Might as well just ban it out. Yep.
Oh, the no ban though still coming out from.
Let's see. I'm looking at the chat. I'm making sure that they aren't like, wait, hey, no. I think everybody's cool with the Zentaro not coming out for this one. I gotta take off these glasses. Thank you, Casey, for letting me use them.
Ooh, we got a brawler comp coming out of Rutgers Red, though. They're going to be seeing red this game.
Yes, they will be. Asher X
Julie. When you're loading in, though, it is a 3v3. We're there on the side of WV as that Julie.
It is explosive entrances here, and 2 Knife's Edge from Kaiju and Ray. Apologies as well for the visual bug with the core that you are not seeing things. The core is shaking out of fear. 2 go barriers
I'm sure
down.
it'll be fine.
Oh, baby! Oh! Okay, all right. Every single time they do it, it's like they could do it. I swear.
Ooh, the double barrier. Yeah. Oh, Sage teleporting back and away. Unfortunate.
And then Ray's just gonna throw it up here, go down to a juke. Royalty's sending up from behind with the dash punch there too.
Yeah. The shotgun from Jakar is pretty good though. So it's gonna clear it a little bit, and we're gonna see a lot more shotgun in the future. The Jakar comes out, is able to teleport back and shotgun it through there. No Julie dash punch this time. Blades Valor hits level 2, has Giga Blast potentially to sink it in there, but it's just going to get hit around him. The barrage not able to connect. Asher jumping forward there, and an unfortunate Night Market angle is just going to bounce it right back to Sage. You clear it out, you hit that center barricade, and you just kind of cry a little bit. Yep. You know what's happening. You can't really do anything about it at that point. You just used your ranged abilities, so you hate to see it.
You really do hate to see it.
Ooh, the core flip comes out.
But that's fine. That's okay.
Oh, the Asher ult gonna claim the Drakkar, but they get a barricade from it, so you know, it was actually just a plan. Ooh, that last second core flip from Blades Valor as well.
Blades, you
dodges.
Tricky man.
Also managed to dodge the Night Market angle with that core flip somehow as well, as like a pixel away from being tragedy. But it is going pretty well. Manages to live, but the kill flip out of Kaiju is going to be sinking that. I just realized Kaiju is not playing goalie this time. I mean, he is, but he's not. He's eject button X forward.
Yes. Which is interesting. I mean, he was saying in the chat here, I take cosplay seriously. I stand still and core go in my goal. Lore accurate Kai. If you remember from the trigger animation, that does happen. You just stand there, lets it go.
Yep. But he has the fabulous hair flowing in the non-existent wind from the core that's going by.
He has.
Oh, and that's going to be a Kai dying.
Yeah, speaking of Kai. He has the very nice hair plot line element that needs to be addressed. Both goals are open. Blades Valor comes back here. Down
Asher
to
soaking the
Kaiju.
Giga Blast, though.
Yep.
Not able to go through to hit the core. Sage misses the angle on the corner, manages the core flip, goes it through, and manages to actually get it through the barrage. Not able to get it through Kaiju Hunter. Asher dashes down, strikes up. Gets actually a really good angle there, and the ult is going to be able to sink it in because Sage just can't quite clear it past that. Really unfortunate series of events there for Sage, and really good angle there by Rhea. Hitting that sort of top corner can be pretty difficult, and really good angle getting in there.
Indeed. Indubitably.
Sage is really good on these vertical shotguns, though. Whenever it's about to go by, he just shotguns it up into the wall, hits it down. Just misses that corner angle, because if he hits the corner, it goes to the right and clears it really nicely, but it was a pixel off from hitting it, so unfortunate for him. Barrage is going to clear it to Kaiju Hunter, who's going to do a little bit of up and down dribbling there. A little bit of trolling, you know, building up energy. Gonna maybe core flip it after a little bit. Just building it. Oh, gonna pass it down to Rhea. With the Julie Hart as well. Ah, they're gonna pass it in front of the goal there. But nope, Blades Valor is a killjoy, gonna ruin their fun passing, energy building experience. And gonna sink that into the barricade, though. The Asher barrier, or the Asher ultimate, going backwards there, and Blades Valor clearing it around X, who teleports backwards. Has the core flip. Blades goes down. Unfortunate there.
Yep.
And Sage able to get the dash forward, and then the shotgun just in time there, and strikes a little bit too early. Ray is able to hit it with the counter, and that is another set going down to Rutgers Red.
Sets coming and going here. 2 more, 6 more goals. Rutgers Red will clinch their win here and move on into the playoff stage, but we'll see what happens in this draft period. Got a...
I'm betting that X is going to take Among Titans. Oh, wait, never mind. Drakkar took first. We're going to see a Chrono on the X. Among Titans on the Drakkar is really nice for the speed. Makes Blades Valor bigger as well. But a 1-2 punch going to Juliet in the end is going to be a little tough. Recovery drone pickup as well on Blades Valor. Just going for the very large Kai, it seems.
Very large Kai. Is that Kai large?
The largest of
He looks
Kais.
pretty large. He looks about X
You know, we need...
size.
we need to have an update where the Giga Blast becomes a melee, so it gets bigger when you get bigger.
A large Kai the size of a small Kai has entered the Core Strike field. Be aware. Oh man, I feel old. That was from like 2019. Jeez. Ancient reference there. Goals are open here for Rutgers Red. 1-2. Kaiju Hunter throwing. Not really. It's
in the
fun.
net.
It's okay.
There is a thrower in the net.
There is a thrower in net. Blades doing some dribbling, trying to get a goal here, but good dash punch there by Cruelties. Ray.
It's so fast, though.
It is moving fast, yes. It's moving, if you will.
I wonder if that's the build Sage is going for. Just rather than trying to win the game, just go the fastest possible.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, he's got the explosive entrance, he's got the Among Titans, he's got the eject button. Picks up like an Aerials or something next. Styre Swagger, which is still around here and still really strong. Another option available. Ooh, that Night Market angle. Well, I guess not quite a Night Market angle, but just...
It's one of them. I mean, we're on Night Market. It's an angle.
Yeah. Core flip potential from Sage here, but gonna save it for the defense. Kaiju Hunter dashing forward. The shotgun is really nice, but unfortunately, there's just too many layers of people in the way. Core flip's gonna come out here, hits it, finally hits that bottom angle there. He's been practicing these fast few rounds. Now he's pulling out the stops. He's done warming up. He's ready to clear it. Ooh, but the Asher primary is just so massive with the built different on there. So difficult to clear it around. And Blades Valor is really fast, but running around in a circle there, trying to figure out which way they're going, and unfortunately didn't get the right one. Shotgun gonna go wide and hitting Rhea instead of the core, and then Rhea's gonna hit it in. Unfortunate there, and it's tied up 1-1.
Tied up 1-1. What you want to see in this game, if you're a West Valley fan, just ties. Little ties make it work.
Hey, you get enough ties, it goes on long enough, and then Kaiju Hunter goes to sleep and it's 2v2.
If you get enough ties, you've been around for a few Father's Day celebrations. You've been a father for a while. Reminds me,
Ooh.
everybody get something for your mom this Mother's Day. It is coming up. It is in May.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what I'm going to get for my mother or my father.
Mm-hmm. Fair. I really don't either.
I'll ask them. Could you imagine if West Valley wins this? I could. I could imagine.
Mm-hmm. I'm not imagining it. I am picturing it, and it's gonna happen. I'm visualizing it and bringing it in.
We're manifesting it.
Mm-hmm. See, they're gonna go down They're gonna go down 1 map, 2 sets, and 2 points for the total reverse sweep, and they're just gonna bring it back. And they're not even gonna lose a single goal in there. It's definitely not copium. You can see Blades there pulling out the stop, showing that he can, but you know he's also holding back a little bit right now. He's you know showing us to keep us engaged, but it's like it's coming up. Don't worry.
It's coming up. It's happening.
Shotgun's just gonna hit stun Rhea there for a second.
Rhea is really good on the Asher too. I've got to vouch for Rhea here. Core flip back.
Ooh, these dash punches are so close. Ooh, the dash punch into the dash Asher primary, and then into the ult from Julie. Just so many abilities being used there. Sage struggling in the 1v3. Kaiju Hunter passing it down to Rhea, who then later went up. Unfortunate miscommunication there, or just Kaiju being sleepy. It could be either way. And then Blades Valor passing it down to Rhea there. Just gonna, you know, have a little bit of a circle of the core there. Asherald's gonna do that. Has the core in front of that. Doesn't even need it. Just gonna use the primary to sink it in there. Sage with the GG. Blades Valor with the Bongoni. Just gonna. They're still in good spirits.
Yep.
They're chilling it.
So it's unfortunate that this has to happen. Of course, I mean we have folks coming in. What's up, Soren? How are you doing? But this is for 5th place, and West Valley in another set is not going to be in the playoffs. Rutgers Red will be, and will become the 3rd school ever to have multiple schools in the playoffs. UTD did it last semester. UCF did it today, and Rutgers Red is just 3 goals away from joining Rutgers Black and becoming the 3rd school all time to have multiple school and multiple teams from the same school in the playoffs. Very cool set.
Yeah, definitely a really good feat there. I mean, getting 6 good players out there, coaching them, bringing them up, can be pretty difficult to do. Sometimes even finding one team of 3 can be pretty difficult. But having 2 teams and having both of them be on the level that you need to get into the playoffs is pretty good.
Yes, indeed. Goal barrier open here. Ray and Cruelties in the front lane here. Trying to get a dash punch in. There it goes. Cruelty slaps it in. 2 more. For the playoff berth.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the Julie ult. After everything else fails, it just covers such a wide area, it's hard to clear around. So just going to push it through. Kaiju Hunter throwing up the Julie heart there. Starting to walk up a little bit more. It's 1 barricade open. The core goes across, though, and that's going to be another barricade taken. Sage not going to take the teleport back. Just going to stay on that forward position. Trying to maintain as much forward pressure as you can, which really in a 2v2, your goalie has to play forward and then also goalie. So you sort of have to manage that role and basically play for 2 players. And Kaiju is just going to kind of let it go in there. Let him get a goal there. Could just be too tired to click.
Yep. 1-1. West Valley is still alive. The storm is still brewing. Still happening here. A little bit of a scuffle there. Good Julie, yes. Indeed.
That dash punch was a little scuff going to the side to ensure the hit. Doesn't really do the killing that Julie dash punch is known for, but it's really good for damage there. Gonna be healed up over time, though, unfortunately. And Sage accidentally double barriers himself there. Missed the core flip, too, and then, well, that is that. Gonna pass up to Blades Valor, who's gonna try and get across the field with the core flip. Gonna hit the barricade. Kaiju is asleep at the wheel. Hey, he's striked.
Nope,
he's doing it.
He's tapping. He's tapping it.
He has the energy for, like, 1 finger. Not even the arm to move the mouse.
Yep, just the finger. That's it. No arm.
And that is gonna be Giga Blast.
Okay.
2-1.
Can West Valley score 1 more? Can they do it,
Can
chat?
they take the set?
Can they do it, chat?
Rhea with the core flip. Gonna get denied there. Actually, really well done by Sage. And then teleports out of the Asher primary. Some good gameplay there. And it's that kind of gameplay is kind of what makes me the saddest about the 2v3, because these are good players.
These are very good players.
So if it was the 3v3, we would have probably a banger of a set, a banger of a game. So almost want to see them get a rematch at some point with the full 3v3. But nevertheless, the 2v2 will have to do, and we'll get to see little nuggets of that from time to time. Ooh, the demon angle from Blades there.
Okay, Blades.
Right in the corner there. So you think it's going to bounce one way, and then it actually bounces straight into the barricade. Good dash punch there through Sage, and that's going to be another goal for Cruelties.
There's nothing you can do there as Sage. You know, you're Drakkar. You can't really teleport back or do anything crazy. Gotta let it in. And that's Juliet's specialty, you know, pool Q the core into a place where nobody can touch it. So that is unfortunate. One goal barrier, make that two. Ray opens up the goal. Ray opens up the goal for Rutgers Red. There goes the KO.
Kill.
Kaiju Hunter.
Kaiju Hunter. I'm guessing Kaiju Hunter core flips it into his own barricade in about 10 seconds.
That'd be fun. That'd be cool. Nope.
Oh, no, Ray's going to do it for us.
Core flip. Rejected by Sage.
Kaiju Hunter standing there just waiting to core flip it into the goal there.
Just waiting for it to happen. When will he press Q? Now!
Oh, there it goes.
And
He's going to wait on it.
Just gonna wait on it.
He tried to set up the X dash. Sage trying to shotgun and strike through, but there's just too many characters there in the way. Rhea has the core flip, gonna use it, bounces around, but Blades Valor is there to intercept. Kaiju Hunter dash in front of the goal there, trying to run some interference there, ready to receive, but not ready to move either. That's gonna be a red core, almost going to the goal, but Blades Valor on the new goalie there, and that is gonna be a molten bolt going into the goal there.
West Valley, they're still alive! The ultimate reverse sweep could still happen, chat! Oh my goodness! You're watching Omega Strikers!
And there we see an Aerials pickup potentially for Drakkar. There is also the Stagger Striker if he's going for the speed build. Both are really good. He's going to go for the Quick Strike, and it's a really solid awakening. Also denies the Asher, which is Quick Strike is really good on Asher, especially if you already have size. But Asher's going to pick up demolitions for even more size. The thickest of Ashers. Kai going to pick up the extra special, which is really good on him. And an Aerial's going to Kaiju Hunter. He's going for the speed build now. To be fair, he didn't have too many choices between a single Spark of Strength that you're probably not going to get too much return on. So, not the worst pickup in the world.
One goal barrier down.
But they do
here.
a little trolling.
Yeah, they do a little troll. I mean, at this point in the match, a little trolling is fine. You know, I think we all feel bad for West Valley, but they elected to go and keep playing, and that's dope. Now it's a legit 2v2. So there's a shot here. Rhea
sitting on the
sidelines. Chilling
Cheering him
Asher.
on. Not even stealing the goalie orb. Well done.
Yep. Very, very well. Very good.
Very, very tempting to just go there and just take the orb. It whispers to you. Very, very tasty orbs, but Blades Valley gonna get another barricade and get a barrage right through Kaiju Hunter there. So just nice, solid Kai play there. Hit it up into the corner, gets back down, and just lines it right up.
All right, all signs lead to Rutgers doing the 2v2 now, maybe letting them get up to another set, and then winning the match here in the 5th round. That's what all signs point to, but will it happen is the real question. I don't know. I've got no idea. You do see Cruelties sitting out this time, so it's looking like they'll just rotate it as well, so that everybody gets a chance to play, which is pretty neat. If you are ever in a 2v2 situation in a Norms game or something, and you want to sit out, always, rotate that out. Don't want somebody to get kicked for AFK. I don't think that can happen in customs, but one of the things. Oh, that's going to go up there. Sage has the core flip, going to use it. Going to send it down, going to send it all the way around into the barricade, which of course Cruelties respecting the 2v2, not saving it. Respectable. Blades Valor got the dribble going, used the Giga Blast, but it just hits the Asher. Too thick to go around there. Going to pick up the speed gauge. Kaiju Hunter doing a little bit of dribbling in the corner, buying some time there, building up some energy. And there's not a whole lot Kai can do about that with the Asher as well. Kaiju Hunter joining Cruelties on the sort of
side strafe in there. Shotgun gonna go a little bit too early so that Rhea can just choose any corner of the net to shoot it in, goes for the top one and gets it right.
1-1. Rutgers 2 goals away again. We'll see what happens. Now, we don't have the 2v2. Actually, just kidding. Kaiju is just playing NPC and will go up and down, guarding the tollway. That is the Rutgers red goal. 2 goal players down. Cruelties does that work easily. Kaiju Hunter now tightrope walking as Cruelties punches it in. Match point here again for Rutgers red.
Kaiju Hunter just role-playing as the guys in the Pokemon games. They just walk back and forth along that same path, and then when you get close, it's, I challenge you to a duel. I mean, dueling is more the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, but Pokemon battle. Ooh, that's a lot of abilities there. Blades Valor is going to die, but the Barricade will live, which is a pretty good trade. 1 item for for keeping the Barricade alive is pretty neat. Cruelties is looking very low as well. Giga Blast is going to hit the core, but unfortunately it only hits it into the Asher there, and you're not able to get it through to hit this other barrier. Now Kaiju Hunter just kind of walking around, seeing what he can do, you know, getting the steps in. You know, you don't look like X without a little bit of exercise, so Sage going to pass it down into Kaiju Hunter while he was dashing. Just using the enemy for a clear. At this point, Kaiju Hunter is a part of the environment. Maybe even going to see a bell ringer out there like it's an Atlas Lab black hole. You hit it into it and then it bounces right back. And that's going to be a dash punch kill onto Sage and Julie ult.
No.
And that is going to be everything piling on there. Kaiju Hunter's going to let it be there, really respecting the 2v2. It's going to go in, it's going to touch, and it's going to go in there. And that is going to be game, set, and match.
Game.
I guess point, set, game, match.
Point, set, game, match, whatever you want to call it. Rutgers Red wins the game here and will advance to the playoffs as the 5th play-ins victor. Congratulations to them and GG's to West Valley. I'm sorry that this had to happen, but it just did. Let's run over these stats real quick.
It is indeed a tragedy.
It is indeed a big
tragedy. We got a lot of saves on Sage, of course, holding it down on that Drakkar goalie, something he's actually pretty good at, as we saw. A lot of redirects as well. He's kind of playing that midfield goalie, and then Blades Valor's playing kind of the midfield forward. A little bit of goalie as well in there when Sage ran up to play forward. So in the 2v2, being flexible like that is pretty strong, but overall, Sage in the back, Blades in the front, making use of that eject button goalie gear to the best of his ability. So really good there. Kind of the best you can do in the 2v2. And then, of course, Kaiju Hunter has the most saves, but there's also a few on Rhea and Cruelties for the time they spent in goal as well.
Indeed.
So